Good evening. You are tuned in to Kush Constrictors. It is August the 26th, 2019. And this is the second video of the night. That's right, this is the bonus video. Earlier I made a little typo, by the way, too. I did, or whatever you want to say, I made a little mistake. In talking about the pairing, after going back and looking at the video, I realized there was a time when I should have said piebald to orange dream pastel to make the orange dream pastel het pieds, and instead I said like orange dream to orange dream pastel. So anyway, it was just a mistake. It wasn't what I intended. I'm sure I'll hear about it, but it was definitely a mistake. But anyway, here's the reason for the second video. All right, as I was explaining in the last video that I released a little bit ago, we were talking about recessive genetics. And what I was explaining was kind of how they work, I guess you could say. And the last pairing I had showed some snakes that were produced from a visual piebald pairing to a het piebald pairing, which means that 50% of the snake should have been visual piebalds, 50% should have been het piebalds. And I did really good, not only that, but I did really good as far as the codominant genes sticking to the recessive genes as well. So anyway, here's my third ever ball python breeding, and this one was a pretty exciting one as well. What this was is this was two het pieds, so neither of the parents were visual piebalds, but they were both carriers of the piebald gene. The mother, who I got from my friends at JSA Reptiles, who I want to give a big shout out to, by the way, you guys, they're definitely one of the big motivations and helps that I've had early in the game. I didn't know too much about snakes. I just knew that I wanted to get something that was going to be something that I would like later on in the breeding game. I put a lot of trust into to Joe and Sheena, and you got to forgive me, guys. I forgot your brother's name, Joe, and Sheena, but I know there's Joe's brother works with them as well, and there's three people here in Minnesota. Again, it's JSA Reptiles. Go ahead and check them out. Great people. But anyway, I had got a killer 100% het pied. When we say killer, what that means is super pastel 100% het pied. Super pastel means that there's basically two layers of it. Oftentimes when it's a super, it's just a brighter, more vibrant form of the original form, I guess you could say. So again, what the pairing was a super pastel 100% het pied. That also means that any of its offspring will always have the pastel genome. 100% of the babies will carry the pastel gene when it comes from a super. So anyway, the mother that I got from JSA Reptiles was a killer, aka super pastel 100% het pied. And the father was a pastel orange dream 100% het pied. So I'll give you guys an example or a gander here at what we're talking about. So here is, here's Mama, and she's had a couple meals. She's getting back in shape. She's coming back together now after her last clutch there. So she's coming back pretty good. She has skipped one or two meals, but I think that's because I gave her some pretty big meals as well. But there she is. That's a killer 100% het pied, super pastel het pied there. And then this is that same boy you'd seen in the second video I made. And he is a pastel orange dream 100% het pied. And I got this from a guy by the name of, which I'm sure a lot of you will know, Brandon Osborne at Osborne Reptiles, man. And a lot of my collection comes from Brandon Osborne. He's well known for his work with the urban camo morph, which is an awesome morph to work with, and it's there's some great looking snakes. I actually have some urban camouflage stuff, or excuse me, I take that back. I have some sandblast stuff from Osborne in my racks there. So I definitely have more than one snake from Brandon Osborne, and I love them, and they're great, and they've done good things for me. So anyway, this is my pastel orange dream 100% het piebald. So what we did is we paired those two. Now here is what we produced. Now mind you, they're going to try to bite me. but that's okay. Oh, no, they're not. The meanest ones snapped out of it. So, let's start right at the bottom with it. Let's go right to the entry level. So here we have a pastel 66% het pied right here with some very strong markers. Very, very strong markers, which are kind of like the train tracks that we have going down here. So this is a male, and he is available, by the way. He is a male pastel, possible orange dream, but I don't think so. He's a pastel 66% het pied with some really strong markers. Here is a pastel orange dream 66%. Don't you tag me. She's pretty mean. She was going to tag me. She's going to still try to tag me. So here is a pastel orange dream 66% het pied. And then you, for those of you who know, there's our strong indicators, our markers. So there is a pastel orange dream 66%, and I believe this to be a female, and she is available. So you've seen these two here. And as you see, there's some pretty good looking snakes. Now here goes one of the mean girls. She's going to definitely try to tag me, if I let her. And I love this girl. I really, really, really love this girl. She is a killer, super pastel, orange dream, 66% het piebald. And she is also available. Very pretty girl. A lot of pattern going on here. She's just really gorgeous. A healthy girl. Very healthy. She came out of the egg like that. So there she is. It's okay, boy. Now this girl is a jackpot, especially for a het-to-het pairing. I mean, she has everything. This is super pastel, orange dream, and she's a visual piebald, and again, female. She is not available. She is definitely going to be a holdback. I'm going to keep her here at Kush Constrictors, and she is going to pretty much live out her life here and probably make us a whole lot of babies. We got a runner. We got a runner. So let's put some of these little babies out here so you guys can enjoy them with me. Like I said, they're probably going to try to tag me, but that's all right. Now here is my favorite of all of them, and this is a boy, and he is not going anywhere. Check him out, you guys. And he is also a jackpot snake. Meaning he has all the possible genes we could want. He is the super pastel orange dream piebald. So there he is. So we've got those. So we've got two visual pieds, both of which are jackpots. Super pastel orange dream pieds, male and a female. Boom. We've got this baby with strong indicators. I put my money saying it's going to prove out to be piebald. Orange dream, pastel, possible orange dream, but I don't know. This one, again, beautiful girl. I mean, just gorgeous. I love her. Look at the blushing on the head. Killer orange dream. Very, very healthy girl. Like I said, she came out of the egg. She hasn't even had a meal yet, and she looks like that. We got some runners. And then last but not least, the pastel orange dream with just crazy indicators. Just crazy indicators there. So, like I said, so here they are, man. This is my third clutch ever. All right, we got a runner. Third clutch ever, everybody. Come on, bro. Come say what's up. Come over here, man. Stand by me. You don't want to say what's up? I got my son over here. He's hanging out with me, man. So what do you say, everybody? Like I say, everything except the two visual piebalds are available. Two of these babies have really strong indicators, really good tracks. So go ahead, leave a comment, or contact me at JR Johnson on Facebook. I'm working on my Kush Constrictors page as well, and probably a Morph Market page, so on and so forth. It's all in the making. Baby steps, baby steps. So here they are, everybody. Again, thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a good night. Thank you.